Hello and welcome to the Bright Path Estate Planning YouTube channel. I'm Alex. I'm a solicitor specialising in estate administration matters, which means that I deal with the legal steps needed to sort out a deceased person's assets and liabilities. This is the first video in my new estate administration series. If you've recently lost a loved one and have been asked to deal with the estate, you might have heard the term probate and wondered what this means and where to begin. I have made a short video which is on the channel, which explains what probate actually means. I invite you to have a look at that if you haven't already. Today I'm going to explain the first and one of the most important steps in the probate process, valuing the estate. Understanding what someone owned, what they owed, and what their estate is worth is essential before a probate application can be made. So let's break it down into simple, manageable steps. Valuing the estate means working out the total value of everything the person owned when they died, as well as any debts and liabilities they had. This information is needed for several reasons: to determine whether inheritance tax might be payable, to complete the required probate paperwork, to ensure assets are distributed correctly, to provide an accurate picture of the estate. Think of it as creating a financial snapshot of the person's affairs at the date of the death. The first step is identifying all of the deceased person's assets. These might include property. This is often the most valuable asset in the estate. You might need to obtain a professional valuation of the property to establish its market value at the date of the death. Bank and building society accounts. Gather information about current accounts, saving accounts, ISAs, premium bonds, investments, shares, investment portfolios, unit trusts, stocks and bonds, pensions, death benefits. Some pensions benefits might be payable to beneficiaries and should be investigated. Personal possessions. Don't forget sentimental items, antiques, jewelry, vehicles, and gifts given within 7 years. Overlooking these can lead to costly mistakes. Valuing an estate isn't only about assets. You also need to identify any liabilities. These might include mortgages, credit cards, personal loans, utility bills, care home fees, outstanding tax liabilities, etc. Debts are deducted from the estate value, which is why it's important to obtain accurate information. Make a list of every debt you can find and gather supporting documentation. For many, the challenge lies in gathering precise figures. HMRC expects clear, comprehensive records. Properties require professional appraisals. Financial assets must be checked for up-to-date balances at the date of the death. One of the biggest challenges executors face is finding all of the information. Sometimes assets are spread across different institutions. You might also discover old bank accounts, forgotten investments, premium bonds, life insurance policies. So it's very important to make sure you check everything. Another issue is obtaining accurate property valuation. Using rough estimates can create problems later, particularly for inheritance tax. When in doubt, seek professional advice. Accuracy is extremely important. Executors, or if there is no will, then administrators, are legally responsible, so transparency and accuracy are key. Underestimating assets can lead to problems with HMRC. overestimating can also create complications and potentially delay the process. As an executor or an administrator, you have a duty to make reasonable inquiries and provide accurate information. Taking the time to gather the correct figures from the beginning can save a lot of stress later. And remember, you don't have to face it alone. Mistakes can happen, especially when emotions run high or their estate is complex. Seeking professional guidance makes all the difference. Here are a few practical steps that I use myself when dealing with probate matters. Create a spreadsheet to track assets and liabilities. Keep copies of all correspondence. Record how valuations were obtained. Contact financial institutions early. Consider obtaining professional valuations when necessary. Don't rush the process. Remember, probate isn't about speed, it's about getting things right. You have 6 months from the date of death to submit the inheritance tax return, if inheritance tax is payable. If it isn't, there is no strict deadline. Valuing the estate is the foundation of the entire probate process. Once you have an accurate picture of the assets and liabilities, you'll be much better prepared for the next stage of the probate application. If you're dealing with probate and you are unsure where to start, you're not alone. I help individuals and families navigate probate, wills, and estate administration with clear, practical guidance. If you'd like support, please feel free to contact me or book a free consultation. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, share it with somebody who might need it, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next video in the probate series. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.